Really fast. Okay, looks like we are live. We're live now. Welcome, everyone. This is Saturday morning Google Hangout for DubLiHelp.com. We do these Google Hangouts twice a week, I say, every time. This time period, Saturday mornings from 10 to 10:30. This session is a questions and answer session, and we got questions coming up here in just a few minutes. And then we do another Hangout for the shoppers here at DubLiHelp.com on Tuesday nights, 7 p.m. Central Time. And this coming Tuesday, the topic is going to be back office training level 3. And then we're done with training. We get to get into some of the nuts and bolts of, some of the good shopping. I have with me today Mr. Richard Beck. Richard, how are you, sir?
Doing great, sir.
Okay, good. Glad to have you. I know it's kind of cool over in your neck of the woods, and we'll talk about current events here in just a second, but I just want to welcome all the viewers. If you're watching this on our broadcast page or DubLiHelp.com, or one of our YouTube channels, or even possibly listening on a radio station we broadcast on the internet, thank you for taking the time this Saturday morning, or if you're watching this or listening on replay, we'll give you 30 minutes of good content. Let it go pretty quick today, and you guys can get on your way. One of the things I also say on these Google Hangouts is that and these Hangouts are designed here at DubLiHelp specifically for the shopper. This is not the Dubli home-based business, make money with Dubli. This is not, these Hangouts are not designed for that. These Hangouts are specifically for the shopping experience, so that you as a shopper, a cashback shopper, can maximize your cashback experience with Dubli, Dubli's portal, shopping portal, or toolbar. But in order to do that, you have to have a Dubli cashback account, and the cashback accounts are free, and Dubli will actually deposit $10 for just signing up. And if you're watching this broadcast here at DubLiHelp.com or one of our broadcast pages, to the right of this broadcast screen, there's a blue box that says "Get your cashback Dubli cashback account today" or right now, and it's a banner, blue banner. It's actually a link. Click that link. It'll bring you to DubLi.com. Click on the green box that says "Sign up for your free Dubli cashback account." A pop-up box will show you put in your first name, last name, password twice, and then click "Open my account" or "Get my account," and that's it. You get your account that quickly. Now you do have to verify an email and to get your logins, and the account goes live. But it happens that quick, no credit card, no ID or anything like that, and you're available, your cashback account is open and ready to go, and you start earning the cashback for all your online purchases here at DubLi.com. So, and those of you that did it, when I suggested you do so, when I was talking, then you have your account already by now. So, but in order to follow us with these Google Hangouts, because you do a lot of screen sharing and all the different shops we go to and show the vendors and so forth, and also the back office training and stuff, you need to have your cashback account. Obviously, you want that. We suggest you upgrade immediately to a VIP. It's $99 a year, but it's worth every penny of it. It will maximize your cashback. And as I say many times in these Hangouts, that our dollars are go much longer than others. We get about $1.20, in my opinion, for everyone else that has $1 in their pocket here in the States, at least. So that's my take on it. All right, Richard, as we let people kind of jump in here for a few minutes, any special things going on in your neck of the woods, current events or anything?
Well, it's been kind of busy over here with the weather, and so that's been kind of crazy out there. But everything's coming together well. And, we're just wishing the best for everybody down in Australia, because they're getting pounded by the cyclones and typhoons right now. So we're just hoping for that.
Where'd that hit? Did that hit? I saw that on Drudge, but did that hit any kind of main population at all, or did it kind of
really
just
beat them up that bad? And they're only like 120 mile an hour winds. I know only 120, but it's really, could be worse.
120 miles is boogieing, man.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, sounds like a jet engine, man, when you're outside. I mean, inside. The problem is it doesn't just go and gust. I mean, it's constant.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
I live here on the Gulf Coast, and I've lived through many hurricanes and a couple Category 4s, and you know, I've learned in my old age, you know, you can live through you can stomach a Category 2, Category 3, but you get it's up to a Category 4, it's time to boogie. You know, there's just no sense. You know, I mean, it really, seriously, there's just no sense to stick around. You know, it's, you know, insurance is going to pay for everything. Live to fight another day. Come back, rebuild, live to fight another day. But, you know, there's only, I guess, 2 big cities. I'm somewhat ignorant with Australia, but, you know, they got Sydney and Melbourne and Brisbane, I guess. Is there, did it hit any one of those 3 big cities?
No, it's up north, I guess, you know.
Oh, okay.
New Zealand may get a little bit of it if it drifts, I guess. So.
You know, I was looking, seen this too just recently, but I mean, up north is probably even worse because I say worse, but you know that there's a triangle over there in Indonesia that includes China, the Philippines, Malaysia, you know, and just north of Australia.
Yeah, the Dragon Triangle.
1,000 miles. But then that triangle, there's more people live in that triangle than the rest of the world combined.
Yeah.
You know, and so you know, any hurricane in that area is going to take out a bunch of people.
Yeah, it's going to be critically bad. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm certainly wishing the best over there and hope everything is going okay. All right, well, look, today's questions and answers. You saw the questions this morning, Richard. You want to take the first one? Or you want to let me have it?
Oh, I'll grab one. Someone was asking me what my latest thing was, and you know, folks, when you go to do a lot of your shopping, one of my first things I do is I'm going to try to do a screen share for you. And I'm going to go full screen here so I can go right in here. And right here, folks, is that showing very well, Mark? It's
yes, it's fine.
I always go into my login page and I go to the U.S. Mall, and you want to make sure up here in the corner it says U.S. Mall Dubli Shopping. And then as you drop down, you're going to see like Macy's has got 7.8%, Sam's is 7.5%, and Walmart 7%. But I always go down here to the featured coupons and promotions, because right here, look at this, Overstock.com. They've got up to 70% off, and it expires February 23rd. So, you know, you got a couple days still to use it. And then for those who love Aldo shoes, you know, they got 50% off. And that goes to March 1st. And if you use that, you got to make sure, folks, that you get your coupon code and then enter it in when you go to do your checkout, and make sure you're signed in on your toolbar and sign into your account up there so that you can get your cash back. But, you know, that's just a great one. 101 inks, you know, for your ink and toner cartridges. That's, you know, save 85%, and that goes for the rest of the year. So that's a great bargain. But that's how I start a lot of my shopping off, folks, is I started off just by that process. I may go to the Dubli Mall and, you know, and do a search. And if not, then I just go into my Google search and then look for it there. So hope that answered your question. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good. You know, and I tend to always use the toolbar, you know, for the most remote shopping for me. And you know, I just bought a whole bunch of more domains the other day on GoDaddy, and got my cash back on GoDaddy. You know, so GoDaddy. Yeah, there you go, GoDaddy. Okay, I'll take this next question here. Thanks, Richard. This viewer is asking how much more will I benefit and get back in cash back if I upgrade to a VIP? And you know, we've answered that question several times, and it's been a while, you know, since we've answered that. But you know, I would say on average, probably between 6 and 10% additional cash back. It's going to range somewhere in there. As a free account, you get 1 to 2% cash back. Sometimes a little bit more than that, depending on the vendor and when the vendor's having any kind of specials. But as a VIP member, you get the maximum level of cash back. And I can tell you this, that, and I say maximum level, some of them go to 70% cash back. There's some cruises that you can take that are 70% cash back. So and also with there's some other items which I've ordered in the past that are 32, 33% cash back, and that's consistent. That's not special. They're consistently 32, 33% cash back. And great items. And actually, believe it or not, those are food perishable items, and they were excellent. I just don't have time to cook, so that was it. But the maximum cash back, on VIP elevates you from a 1 or 2% level to a minimum, probably of 9 or 10 or 11%. So it ranges, in there, I'd say between 6 and 12% on average, but there's some other ones at the other end of the equation or the spectrum that are up in the 30s and 40s and even higher than that. I'll tell you one quick story about that. And we were traveling about 3 months ago, a group I was with, and we had a hotel room, and I had this hotel room for it was overseas. And in European corridor, and I think my hotel room was like 450 pounds a night, and $600 a night. That was the cheapest room we could get it where we were staying. And I actually went to my Dubli cashback after we were there. Hadn't checked in yet. I said, "There's got to be a cheaper way to reduce this rate." So what I did was I went in and I reduced the time from 4 days to 2 days. And went into Hotwire through my cashback, Dubli mall, and reduced my rate from like $600 US dollars down to like $290 something, less than half. And then I just added 2 more days onto the stay at the end of the checkout. I'd already booked and everything else. I said I may want to stay 2 more days. And I knew I was going to stay 2 more days. So they actually kept me at the same rate, and I had like a $2,000 hotel bill.
Wow.
It was really, really inexpensive. I mean, well worth the savings. And I would never have been able to do that if I was still a free member of Dubli. I had to be a VIP to do that. And that's the benefit of being a VIP, and I earned that $99 back in that one, 4 or 5 times over at least, with just that one hotel reservation, and the airfare and everything else on that one trip alone, I probably saved $1,500 just on my Dubli cashback. So it worked out really well. So. Anyway, so that's that. It's well worth it to upgrade to a VIP. We strongly recommend it. Getting to a VIP status, and utilizing a cashback credit card to pay for everything helps as well. Maximizes your Dubli cashback experience. So those are some of the tips that we constantly push here. So you maximize your cash back, because what happens is, and Richard and I explained this many times, is that once you start getting your cash back, it's one thing to get $10 or $15, a month cash back. Not a bad deal. Put it on your Dubli credit card or debit card, and not a bad thing. But when you start getting $300, $400, $500, $700 a month,
wow,
cash back, all of a sudden now it starts making a difference. And these are the stuff you're going to buy anyway. This stuff, you're not asking you to change any of your buying habits. Just buy the same stuff you buy. If you want to upgrade it, start buying your groceries and some of the other necessities just buy it online, through the Dubli portal. Have it shipped right to your house. Don't worry about going to the store and bagging it up and that nonsense, fighting the crowds. Just have it, buy it online, have it shipped straight to your house. Appliances, all that stuff. Anytime you got to buy an appliance, you'd be nuts not to buy it with your Dubli cash back. Any appliance, especially if you're a business owner. Travel. If you got a department that has travel in it, you should sign up for Dubli, get a VIP, and say, "Listen, sweetheart or Mr. Guy, travel guy, in the travel department, order everything through Dubli Portal. And all of a sudden now you're getting $1,500 cash back on a monthly basis onto your personal credit card, or Dubli debit card, and it's just buying the same stuff you're going to buy anyway, There's no difference. Anyway, okay, I can ramble on a little bit, but sorry about that.
Oh, that's great.
Anyway, yeah. Anyway, I hope I answered that gal's question. You take one more, and then we'll.
Yeah.
I'll take one more.
Someone said, I'm looking to get some books. I want to order online. And so I'm going to take you over here to the Dubli Mall once again. And I bought quite a bit through Albris and the Academic Superstore in the past. So I can highly recommend those. Or you can go to Barnes & Noble and save 11.2% as a VIP member. So, I mean, those are two good, really, options. Albris, you can buy new or pre-owned books, so that's pretty good. But the one thing I was going to show everybody here, too, is that you do have ecampus.com and ebooks for 11.2%. And I was just going down here, of course, Groupon at 8.4%. But look at this, folks, iTunes. I mean, for all of you that know someone that has an iTunes, an iPod, iPhone, whatever, and you use the Apple system, you can go in here and get 10.2% cash back from the iTunes store, and that's books, music, and movies. So, that's a great savings right there, when you add it up, because I know a lot of my friends, they really use that quite a bit, and I'm just kind of scrolling down to give everybody a little bit more. Here's the Showtime store, or Shop PBS, or Bravo. You can save anywhere from 9.2 to 11.2% there. I mean, that's great. I mean, I bought a lot of stuff off of PBS in the past.
There's a store right there on your very bottom right called the Great Courses.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever ordered anything off that, but if you look behind me on my, it's just loaded with those from that store. Great courses,
Okay.
yeah, all the stuff behind me on this wall.
Wow.
Yeah, it's all that stuff from that store. That store is a great store, and there's some great college courses, that you can take that are much better than a college course, much better than a master's type of course, and it's all done classroom style, and it's very good, very informative. Very, very, very good learning. I like literature and old
classics.
Well, no, further back, much further back.
Okay.
Things like Shakespeare, before Shakespeare, and and some of how to read a novel right. And that course on how to read a novel right. Might be 37 hours of training.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
How to read a novel right. Yeah, it's pretty wild. But it's great stuff. It's really, really good stuff. But that's a great course. The great courses. There's some really, really, really good history stuff in there too that I like.
Look,
anyway.
I was going to show them too on the screen right here. Look, here's the priority code is already applied, or apply a new code, and then you just activate your cash back.
11.2. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, so that's great. But I'm glad that it's popped up, and now I'm going to click it, and it's going to think for a second.
You'll get your check mark, and then it'll go away.
Yep. Yep. Here we go.
There you go.
We're live, folks, and then it disappears. So don't be afraid if you don't see it. It's the best thing I can say. So that was great to be able to show someone an actual process, of doing one and what you want to do to make sure you get your cash back.
Yeah, so that's good. That's good. Yeah. Okay, great. Well, I'll take this last question here, and then we can take it on home. But this viewer's asking. This is kind of an interesting question. I'm glad that this one made it back to for us on this question and answer period. This viewer's asking, how can I become a member and sell my products on the Google shopping portal? And it's basically, how can they become equal to the great course type of vendor status. How do they become a vendor in the Dubli portal? And actually, Dubli is looking for, actually has a whole department that is searching for new vendors. You have to qualify, but you petition them or you request at Dubli.com and just send a request to support at Dubli.com and just inquiring about how to become a vendor. And again, you have to qualify. They don't take everybody, but you do have to qualify. And but it's not that difficult. And I can tell you, I know of several people that have already done it, and it takes about 2 weeks to qualify, and you're in. And the good part about it is they will promote you within the Dubli portal, and there's some other things you can do as well. This isn't the venue for that, but just support at Dubli.com. We'll get you where you need to go, and just inquire. So that's an answer. Hopefully that answers that. All right, Richard, any closing comments for today? I know there's some things you got to get to as well.
Yeah, I would say, well, folks, enjoy your savings on Dubli. That's the best thing I can tell you. Because it's equally important to me how much I save as much as I make. And it's always exciting to see that you get cash back at the end of the month. So, it's just a little reward for shopping wisely, folks. So I think that.
Okay, good. Well, thanks everyone for checking in with us this Saturday morning here, February 21st in 2015, and we'll be back next week for a questions and answer period, same time, same bat channel, and Tuesday we'll be back Tuesday with back office training level 3, and there's some really good stuff there, high level stuff too at your back office at Dubli.com. So, as I said before at the beginning of this hangout, go ahead to the right of this broadcast page that you're viewing on right now. If you're watching this at DubLiHelp.com, click on the blue banner that says get your free Dubli cashback account, and make sure you get a Dubli cashback account before you check in with us on Tuesday night next week. So you can follow with us in our back office training there. So enjoy your Saturday wherever you are in the neck of the woods, and I hope everyone's safe around the world, and we look forward to seeing everyone this coming Tuesday night. Thank you, Richard, and thanks everyone for viewing, staying with us today. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.